What's up, Washington Wolves? Coach Harris here, bringing you guys your Wolf Den video. I know yesterday was filled with a lot of rain, but today should be clear skies with a lot of sunshine. And today is also February 2nd, which is Groundhog Day. I know many of you might be thinking, what is Groundhog Day? Here's a little video to give you a little history behind the holiday.
Super Bowl of weather. Bring out the bicycles and springtime toys. All hail groundhog supremacy.
On the second day of February each year, the groundhog gets its moment, especially this little guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Punxsutawney Phil!
He's the world's most famous groundhog, and he makes his prediction of when winter will end every year in front of thousands of fans at a big party in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Phil makes his guess based on whether he sees his shadow. If he does, it's 6 more weeks of winter. If not, we're in for an early spring. The roots of Groundhog Day are centuries old. February 2nd is known as Candlemas Day, when Christians would take out their candles to church to have them blessed, and this would bring blessings to their homes for the rest of winter. This traditional belief made its way to Germany, and that's where the lore got its very first mascot, a hedgehog. The Germans believed this little guy could predict the weather, and as German settlers moved to the States, so did the belief. The problem was there were hardly any hedgehogs in America. Groundhogs, on the other hand, well, there were a lot of them, and the mighty groundhog became the face of the lore. The first official Groundhog Day celebration was in 1887, and it eventually turned into a whole thing.
Who's thinking straight?
Nowadays, Phil is always surrounded by a bunch of guys in top hats and tuxedos. They're called the Inner Circle, also known as Punxsutawney Phil's hype guys.
You have to understand something. There are two entities in the world that are infallible, the Pope and Punxsutawney Phil.
Phil will tell his prediction to the president of the Inner Circle, who is supposedly the only person who understands Phil's language, called groundhogese. This is more of a body language. He might communicate with just a little wink. The vice president then pulls out one of 2 scrolls, each with a different prediction, and tells everyone the news.
There is no shadow of me. A beautiful spring it shall be!
Now the Groundhog Day party has become a tradition in places all over North America, each with their own version of Punxsutawney Phil. There's Staten Island Chuck, Buckeye Chuck, Jimmy the Groundhog, Dunkirk Dave, and in Canada, there's Wired and Willie, Shubenacadie Sam, and Balzac Billy. So how often are groundhogs right anyway? Phil's track record is actually pretty terrible. He's right about 40% of the time, meaning you're better off flipping a coin. But this might be a case of broken telephone.
Phil's predictions are always 100% correct. However, some people think he's wrong. Most likely our president has misinterpreted what Phil had predicted in the first place.
Whatever the case may be, people are just hoping to hear some good news.
Everybody's looking for some way to alleviate that feeling of being miserable all the time, and Groundhog Day does that for us.
That's reason enough for many people to give the spotlight to these furry forecasters just once a year.
All right, so here's a few friendly reminders for you guys. This Saturday at Wilson High School from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., the boys will be having their first track meet. If you are free, come and support your boys' track team for Washington Wolves. Mr. Luna will be there. I'm going to stop by, show some love. I know there's going to be some other teachers there. Come and support your Washington Wolves. And on Monday, when you guys return back to school, February 5th, the girls will be playing their first home game against Marshall at 3:45 p.m. If you guys want to come and support your girls, you must have your school ID and dress in your school attire. Please have great sportsmanship when you guys are in the bleachers, but get loud for your girls' Washington Wolves. And today, after school, if you're interested, we have the Puzzle Club going on in room 206 from 2:45 to 3:45. I love puzzles myself, and also Dr. Williams mentioned earlier, that's her favorite thing to do. If you guys are free, come to 206. Have some fun. And here's a friendly reminder to all you book lovers out there. Next week, Wednesday after school, we got Project Lit Book Club meeting in the library. All right? It's a great opportunity for you guys to go to the library, check out a book, see what sparks your interest, and dive right into it. All right? Have fun with that, guys. And girls, if you're interested in playing soccer this year, either just for fun or maybe you're thinking about trying out later in the season, we have open play outside every Wednesday from 3 to 4 p.m. If you have any questions, ask Coach B. And most important, every other Friday, we will be having How You Feeling Fridays. This is a wellness check for you guys to be honest about your feelings and let us know what's going on in your life. And I want you to know, administration, teachers, myself, and Miss Alex, we all care about you guys. So if you're going through something, you need to sit down and talk, don't hesitate. Grab one of us and let us know what's going on. And with that said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Be safe, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a great day.